Hi, my name is Vaughan Rivett. I want to have a little bit of a chat to you today about eProductivity and GTD. Now, for a lot of you, you'll wonder straight away, what is GTD? It's an acronym for Getting Things Done. And it's also based around David Allen's methodology for getting things done. And he's written some books on that as well, The Art to Productive Living, or Stress-Free Living. And how I got onto this was quite interesting. I was on Twitter and I saw people putting things through and basically hashtagging comments with GTD, and that kind of made me wonder what's going on. So I asked a few of them what it was all about, and they said, well, this means getting things done, and it's methodology by David Allen, as I've just told you about. Now, the other thing is I was also contacted by Eric Mack, who was obviously monitoring what was being said on my Twitter feed. And he introduced me to some software that he had put together called eProductivity for Lotus Notes, which is software that works with the GTD methodology in mind. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this, but I think David Allen uses it as his tool for getting things done. Now, I've been using this for probably around about 6 or 7 months now, and I've found that it's had quite a few wins for me. The biggest, of course, being around the fact that I know that I've got a system that I can trust and rely on. I don't have to go around thinking about what I need to do, as long as I've kind of religiously kept it in my system. So keep recording all those tasks, action items, or whatever you want to call them. One of the things that I like the most about it is, as a Christian businessman, I really think that it's important for me to be a man of high integrity. And that's something that I've strived for years, and something that I've really tried to work on. Well, eProductivity has made things a lot easier for me, because I've been able to actually have a system which I can trust and rely on myself. And when people have asked me to do things, I record them into my system, and as a result, I'm able to work out the best time in which I can make use of my time and get those bits and pieces done, no matter how significant or insignificant they may be. And it actually goes to the point of people coming to me asking me, have you done something? And I can actually have a look at my system, it's not there. I can turn around and say, you never asked me to do that. And I've had people do that, and as soon as they realise that I've got a system that can be trusted and that I work with it all the time, they themselves agree, oh, maybe I didn't ask you to do it. I've also had cases where I've had to keep other people accountable when I've asked them to do things, or perhaps someone else has asked them to do something that I kind of need to keep track of. And again, I can go to them and I can say to them, have you been able to do this? And often the comment is, well, you never asked me. I look in my system, and often it's linked to an email, a request to do a specific job. So eProductivity has really been very helpful in that regard. I find that with eProductivity, it helps me to focus on things that I need to do, rather than be focusing on the emails in my inbox. I know that I'm getting emails into my inbox, and most of them I actually don't need to do anything with, other than just have a glance through them, read them, understand them, and put them away. But eProductivity basically makes it very easy for me to take an email, look at it, and see what actions need to be done as a result of that email. And I can drag and drop them around my Lotus Notes screen into a context which would best suit that action. So, for instance, a context could be something like out doing errands, or I'm in the office, I'm on the computer, I'm online. I'd look at an email and I'd say, right, when can I do that? Okay, that's an errand, so I'd drag it into errands, which would mean when I'm out on the road, I can connect via my mobile phone, which is synchronized with my computer, and I can say, oh, I need to do these errands, and I go and do those errands. I guess one of the frustrating things for me has always been, I go to the shops and I try to do the errands and things that I need to do. You get home, or you get back to the office, and you have a look and say, I forgot to do that, I'll have to go back some other time. Whereas you actually walk past a shop that you needed to go to. So this is something that's really helped me in that regard, because I can just have a look and say, I need to go to these shops when I'm out there, all in the same area. I'll go to all of them. Or worst case is go to one shop where you need to get 4 or 5 different things, and only getting 3 of them because you can't remember what the other 2 actually were. So, you know, although I've been doing this for 7 months, I'd still say that I'm fairly much an amateur in the whole scheme of things. I've got a lot more to do. There's areas that I still need to look at within the areas of goal setting. Horizons of focus is probably a better term for those of you out there who are GTDers. So yeah, that's what I've been experiencing with eProductivity. So I just want to cut this short, but I hope that it gives you an understanding of how eProductivity for Lotus Notes has helped me. Thanks a lot.